Hello and welcome to the second installment of Stronghold 2. This will only get longer from this point.
Damn, this will cut into my campaign time.
Donald, there's no chance you're winning the 2024 election with the legal troubles you're facing.
That's where you're wrong. The American people realize that it's all a witch hunt and will vote for me to make America great again.
And how would they vote for a president that's imprisoned?
Because I'll just pay off the judge to drop the charges. Easy. Speaking of people that need to be imprisoned, where's Joe?
I don't know. He said he was negotiating the debt ceiling with the party leaders.
Sorry I'm late. Your bitch boy Kevin didn't want to compromise.
Joe, your budget plan was complete trash compared to mine.
Didn't your term add 25% of the national debt in just 4 years?
Guys, please, we need to get to the video. We've wasted enough time already.
A change of scenery, that's a good thing.
I agree. Let's see where this takes us.
Shortly, you will be meeting your first employee, Tom Simpkins, the scribe.
Ha,
May
simp.
he serve you well.
Shut up, you're acting 5.
Now, I must bid you farewell, Matthew. I ride on today to find support for our cause.
Looks like this lad named William is gathering support for their cause.
In other words, being useless for this level.
Pretty much.
Still no news on the king, but I guess I can see why a loyal retainer like William wants to rally a loyal cause, especially how Barkley is sowing chaos.
Nah, bro, dude was probably old or incompetent like Joe here. Let's be real.
Shut up, Trump. We don't know how the king reigned, and you only like Barkley because he's leading an insurrection like you tried to do.
On the advice of counsel, I plead the fifth.
Finally, they're building stuff. Seems like a limited building pool to get new players accustomed.
At least the game doesn't handhold you like newer games. It lets you build wherever on the land while subtly encouraging better placements for efficiency.
There's a tutorial level in this game, you dumb fuck. Maybe if you played the game, you would know.
I do know, bitch. I don't need a tutorial level when I can learn it intuitively.
Look, it's Joe's dad.
Shut up. I still remember that my dad wasn't alive in the 11th century. Anyways, why are the monks forcing the player to get all the resources?
Because why do something when you can have someone else do it for you because they have to?
Donald, we know you think that way because you were born with a golden spoon in your mouth.
No, Obama. I struggled like the average American. I had to ask my dad for a small loan of $1 million.
You do realize that most American families don't even have $1 million?
That's because you mismanaged the economy during your 2 terms and I had to rebuild it during mine.
Your management of COVID was a disaster that I inherited. Anyways, wait, if the bridge collapsed, how did this group of monks get across to the other side of the estate?
To be honest, they probably crossed it and it collapsed.
You do well, Master Steele. But please hurry. The brothers are late for an important mission.
Why can't these lazy monks just get the holy relic first and then return and repair the bridge themselves?
I have to agree, they're just freeloading off the player at this point.
We got permission to skip some of the boring shit.
I was about to say, ain't no way I'm sitting here watching this guy build shit, considering the game is set to 2x speed as well.
Teleporting monks ain't no way, Elmau.
For real, I'm just speechless.
At least this boring ass part is done. I can't believe the footage had to be cut.
Thank you, young Matthew. With the bridge repaired, the brothers can begin their quest, and I can get back to my duties. Oh, and here are the sheep I promised.
Holy shit, can someone make these sheep shut the fuck up? How did they make the sheep sound louder than most of the game sound?
I rarely agree, but damn, these fuckers are loud.
Send them forth into battle?
Yo, it's my boy Barkley.
What is it, Barkley?
Zip it.
Someone infiltrated my castle. I thought you had better know.
Who was it?
There were 2 of them. The youngest one I did not recognize, but the other...
Well, who was the other?
From a distance, it was you, Devereaux.
How interesting.
I have had them tracked down. I thought you could deal with them.
Well, I could. But why not give our friend Olaf another big bag of gold?
Great idea.
So, my brother still lives.
All right, why does Barclay say Sir William looks like his brother the Hawk when they look nothing alike? Also, why does the Hawk have a French accent?
Joe, don't question Lord Barclay. They probably look similar because of the render distance making them look alike.
Perhaps they're half-brothers or adopted.
I see you have settled in well, Master Steele. Now, if you find yourself short on food, there is a meadow close to our monastery ideal for rabbit hunting. You are most welcome to eat all you can, as personally, I find them quite a pest.
Thank you, Friar.
Joe's dad is right. Rabbits have been a pest at my golf clubs lately.
Sounds like a skill issue to me, bitch.
Yeah, we don't have rabbit problems like you because we don't own golf clubs
People
easy.
of Flanders suffer
Anyways, let's listen in.
a notoriously harsh winter and find themselves in need of cloth, which I am to provide. Sir William has requested that I start cloth production immediately.
Why is Sir William negotiating with Flemish traders? Couldn't he just meet local lords that still support the king and raise an army?
Maybe they're too scattered, and the Flemish can provide the soldiers William needs.
Joe, can't you use your ability to question for more important things like why the country is going to shit under you?
Shut up, we've discussed this before. Your party just keeps obstructing me.
Cope?
Joe isn't wrong in saying that. By the way, didn't you just recently have to pay $5 million for sexually assaulting that woman?
Shut the fuck up. That's fake news. I never knew her. She made all that shit up.
Even my senile ass knows you did it, considering the jury found you liable.
Fuck off. Let's argue this off the tape. Ain't no way I'm losing this.
All right, since we are all cooled off, let's continue.
There is word from Sir William.
Matthew, you must make haste with your cloth production. Flemish trading ships have sighted a longboat belonging to Olaf Grimtooth, the Viking warlord.
Oh shit, a Viking warlord. At least this game gets something right.
Unlike your presidency thus far.
Shut it.
There is word from Sir William.
Olaf is heading your way, and the Flemish have yet to dispatch their archers. I will shortly send you a constable to give you military guidance, but please hurry.
He's seriously just going to send us a military advisor? This village is going to get massacred by Olaf and his berserkers Almao.
For real, what is he thinking he could have sent some soldiers since he's not even in danger?
I'm sure he's securing a deal with the Flemish for the archers.
That is the last of the cloth. I hope Sir William has a plan, as we have left ourselves defenseless.
There's nothing to fear, Tom. I'm sure Sir William will soon arrive with reinforcements.
A traveling storyteller has arrived.
Oh boy, story time.
Once upon a time, the king held the most grand of feasts. He invited lords and ladies from throughout the kingdom to gather in one of his great halls. The cooks and servants worked well to see the feast was ready on time, so were too busy to see the traitor in their midst. The guests arrived and marveled at the delicacies on the table.
5 years ago today, hostilities in our great nation ended. I have summoned you here to pay homage to our fallen heroes and to usher in a new era of peace. Raise your glasses with me in a toast to a new beginning.
The king is poisoned! Apothecary!
Knowing his life hung by a thread, the king summoned Sir William to his side.
Your Majesty, I shall watch our borders most carefully.
And that is the story of how the king was poisoned.
All right, I'm going to keep it a buck. That traveling storyteller has made more sense than the plot so far.
For real, that king was an old dumbass like you to let himself get poisoned. That would never happen to me.
Lamau troop. Oh snap, here comes Olaf.
That is a castle? This is going to be one of the easiest battles you bloodhounds have ever fought. You do not need me here. I will raid further down the coast.
Seriously, they just recycled the plot from the last level. Ain't no way.
Not gonna lie, I would have done the same.
The game is clearly pointing out that Olaf, like Barclay, is arrogant and will underestimate his enemies.
Nah, bro, Olaf's gonna clap the player like I clapped Hillary in 2016.
I will have some men to command.
Sire,
Constable John Briggs at your service, sire. The cloth has been sent to Flanders, but there is no news of Sir William and his archers. We must hold Olaf back on our own.
Of course, this dumbass didn't secure the archers, and the player can only recruit these near-useless spearmen.
Well, shit looks like the player will get clapped.
My liege, but I've taken the liberty of setting up a trade agreement with a local merchant. We can now sell any cloth we produce directly to him. Weapons needed, sire.
Matthew, we wish to help, but are being attacked by dangerous bears. If you can get rid of them...
Wow, Joe's dad is finally going to do shit for the player if they help this geezer kill some bears.
Fuck you, Trump. And now we know the player has played this game before because he's using his lord to kill the bears.
Weapons needed, sire.
Some of our fighting monks are on the way as promised.
Joe, do you know how strong these fighting monks are?
They're better than those shit spearmen that have been recruited, I'll tell you that much.
Come out.
Here they come!
5 berserkers ain't no way.
To be fair, new players wouldn't know to build an economy to mass recruit spearmen like that. In addition, the player can just Zerg rush the berserkers like the Russians have been doing in Ukraine.
Nah, that's horseradish. The player's army will get destroyed by those berserkers.
We will root out the evil in this land.
How the fuck did the player take no losses in that engagement?
Elmau, to no one's surprise, Trump is wrong again.
Shut up, some of the spearmen should have died considering how worthless they were in the last episode.
To be honest, it's RNG in these kinds of engagements. The berserkers probably targeted some of the monks, and the mass amount of spearmen and monks did much more damage than they can dish out.
10 berserkers this time. Trump, you might finally be right that the player will take casualties.
Yeah. Let's fucking go. Also, I'm never wrong. Fuck you.
They're here!
No fucking way they're glitched and won't move.
Even for this time period, and considering they updated the game in 2021, this is some bullshit that Firefly didn't fix this shit when they released it back in 2005.
For real, I remember playing games back then, and it never got to a point of unplayable like this. I remember when that SpongeBob Flying Dutchman was so shit that the company went bankrupt over it.
What's their mission?
Holy shit, these spearmen sound so fucking annoying. They're more unaware and senile than Joe somehow.
Fuck off, but I agree it's annoying to hear these dumbasses be constantly confused all the time, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't think Firefly thought that process through.
Also, that guy screaming about a full stockpile is annoying as shit considering the issue with these berserkers.
For real, the player had to delete the wall so that the berserkers attacked, proving that walls do work.
Ain't no way you comparing berserkers to migrants. "16 spearmen lost. Damn, these guys suck."
The stock Sir William has sent us a message.
I pray you are alive to read this.
If this asshole could send letters, he could have sent reinforcements.
Classic useless AI allies?
What a shit level.
I just want to see more of Barkley. At least the game is building some kind of hype around him.
That's true anyways. I'm heading out. This has been a longer session than I anticipated.
For real, I gotta go and trash Meatball Ron on Truth Social. I'm out.
I need to sleep 21 hours to recover my energy lost today.